but I thought that it went with all of that nicely. So if anybody's interested in this before I take it down for 13 for all of that, just say run, please, or yes, or thumbs up. Okay? Anybody interested? All right, I'm not going to belabor that. Then we can always come back to it if we need to. All right, let me dismantle the mannequin. You know, the only thing about doing these kind of shows is it takes a bit of time to stage all of this, but that's okay. All right, I think I just said I would show y'all that particular necklace scarf that was a large rectangle and how it can be tied. And the fabric is this right here is this deep maroon fabric that is it's super soft and warm. Oh my gosh. And it's got that gold metallic thread shot through it and a nice tassel. Now it is a large, like a 36-inch um, rectangle. And what you do is to tie this particular scarf is that start with you fold it in half and start with the triangle at the bottom, and you take the ends and wrap each one around the neck like so. And then you take the ends and just loop them through like that. And you can tie it actually in a knot, but this fabric holds pretty well uh, with just one loop like that. All right, let's back up and see what that looks like. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit getting a scarf adjusted, but that's how you tie that particular type of a scarf. And I think it's extremely attractive, and it's a great way to put it on first and then put a coat over the top of it. All this keeps your neck warm and your chest warm. And it's when you take your coat off, it's attractive. All right. So I've got the scarf and that's a nice scarf and it's large. And I've got two different pins that we can look at to go with it. They're both vintage. The first one is this one right here. And I want you to look at that Rivoli stone that's in the center and look on the back, y'all. This is a vintage brooch, and that is a classic rhinestone because it's been foiled. And you know, that's the actual proper definition of a rhinestone is that it has a foil backing on it. The Germans started that, glassmakers along the Rhine River in Germany, so rhinestones, that's where that came from. But that is why that Rivoli stone, cut stone, is so sparkly. Well, look at this brooch now with this scarf, and if I were wearing it, personally wearing it, I would put that brooch right there on that knot. That would be my first choice. Of course, you could always uh, put it over, you know, on the side here. But either way, it would be a gorgeous combination. Now, this is a nice brooch. All right, it's so together with this large scarf. That's a $13 start. So let's see if anybody's interested in this. Let me get it up to the stage and running. $13 for this 36-inch square scarf and this beautiful brooch that picks up all those colors, those maroon colors. Isn't that stunning? Can you imagine with a suit on and this, or a winter coat on with this scarf and this pin. All right, Dee's put a bid on it, and she's winning, and she has won this. Well, thank you, Dee. Appreciate that. Let me put this back in its little sack. And while this is up here, not that you would have to put all this together, but I showed you this earlier. This particular it's a hairpiece. It originally was $129, and you see the back of it. And look, it reminds you almost of a Heidi Daus, doesn't it? The way it's encrusted. These are Swarovski crystals. Aren't they gorgeous? But anyway, the colors are spectacular, and I've got this for $19. 19 and originally was 129 back in the late 70s. So any interest in this for 19, let me pull that one up, and let's just see if anybody would like to bid on this. Okay, this is started. D, you're going to pick up all my pretties, all my Swarovski crystals. Thank you. Well, you know what? Since it looks like you're winning, it's counting down. Somebody still could bid against you, but I'll wait just a second to tell you what I was going to tell you. Bidding on this right here. Okay, this is ended. All right, let me make a note of that previous one. This is number 01 of 008. D, this is the red. Okay. Give me just a second to get my everything labeled here that you've just purchased. And then the other thing that you bought was the scarf and the pin. And, I didn't mark that one. I'm just going to have to mark down what it was. Scarf, maroon scarf, and brooch. All right, Dee, because you bought all of that and all that kind of goes with this maroon, I'm going to gift you with this brooch right here that I really paid up for it. It's a nice old brooch itself. Uh, it's vintage, but it's got all of those pretty. It just for me it goes with those colors, and whether or not you use it with the scarf. But I'm going to gift you with this. I'd like for you to have that. Yay! Isn't that pretty? I think it's a good Christmas pin. And so the shades of red and green. All right, I'm going to stick that in with your scarf. Hey, Mel, how are you? It is pretty, isn't it? Um, Dee's got her some pretty things. Okay, let me get them all in the bag. All right, and the scarves. Those of y'all that are buying these scarves, they will come nicely folded and wrapped in a cellophane bag, packed in a cellophane bag. So if they are for gifts, they will be suitably already packed. How's that sound? Okay. Let me turn you around here for just a second. Hey, Miss Meowie. I'm so proud, y'all. I just bought one of Miss Meowie's crocheted snowmen. Have y'all been seeing her snowmen? They are just absolutely adorable. And I decided that I would had to have one, and I'm proud that I know who made it, and can't wait to receive it. I hope you saw my order. And you sold another one? Yay. You're going to end up having to probably sit down and make some more, aren't you? Goodness gracious. I want to ask y'all, hey, Valdez, since some more have come in real quick, how many of you, just curious, I was good luck, okay? How many of you are friends with me on my Facebook page? Yeah, like raise your hand, I can see you, right? um, well, first of all, I invite you to find on Facebook, find Pack Rat Queen, and follow me. And if you want to find Felicia Veal Bush, that's my personal page. You're welcome to, and to give me a friend request. I'm happy for you to push past my Pack Rat Queen persona and get to know me personally and see what the rest of my life is like. But if you were on either the Lily Works Facebook page or my Facebook, Pack Rat Queen's Facebook page, you might have seen a post that I did just the other day. And it was a reel, and it was of me looking really, really goofy, a whole series of pictures of me looking really, really goofy. And I think the caption said something about, and there was a laugh track in the background. Did any of y'all see this? Tell me yes or no that you did, that you saw this. There's a reason why I'm telling you about it. And it the caption said something about what happens when you read the chat in a jewelry live auction, and all your besties come in. Uh, uh, I want to tell you that after I posted that, I thought, oh, I hope nobody gets the wrong idea that I'm making fun of anything that anybody might write in the chat. There's a story behind that post, and if Kathy in St. Bargains was in the room, she would understand. And Granny's Vintage Melon, you may understand. And Rachel would definitely understand if she was still in the room. And Curry, because we were all together in Kathy's show the other night, and Rachel showed she was co-hosting with Rachel. It was a surprise that Rachel popped in, and so when it was her turn, she showed a pair of earrings. And I'm not going to tell the whole story. You'll have to go back and watch the replay from Kathy's Insane Bargain show from a couple of nights ago. Y'all, uh, it got all of us silly women off. I have never laughed so hard in all of my life. And so that post of me on the Lilyworks Facebook page with all my crazy faces and the laughter track in the background, that's what it was all about. And I wanted to show you that I come natural by those goofy looks. That's my daddy at age 85. That's those big eyes. I grew up watching him make those faces, and so naturally, his daughter, I made them too. And Dad is sitting at my table. He was making thumbprints. This was Christmas 2008. He was making the. I'll show you what this is. It's a piece of artwork, but I had him make three thumbprints. This was art time. I looked after my mom and daddy till both of them died. Was able to keep them at home. They didn't have to go into a nursing home. I kept them and had lots of help though. But anyway, this was arts and craft time. Here was Mother over here. She was doing a watercolor painting. But I'll show you what Daddy was making. He didn't realize what he was making, but I took his thumbprints. Miss Meowie, you might appreciate this. Y'all know I used to be an art teacher, and I do. goofy stuff every once in a while, but these were Daddy's thumbprints. And then I drew three phases of his life. He was a cowboy, and well, let me read the story. And he told me the story, and I wrote this as he was watching. I remember, this is him talking. I remember when I was a cowboy. I learned to milk a cow, ride an untamed horse, and live by myself. I also learned to brand, dehorn, and castrate and vaccinate cattle. Mr. Frederick, who was the owner of the ranch he worked on out in Texas, rode towards me one day to tell me that Japs had bombed Harbor. So I bought a ticket and returned a bus ticket, a train ticket, and returned home. That was to Atlanta. And I went to Fort McPherson and joined the Signal Corps. Glad to be out of the Army. I signed up at Georgia Tech and I could go free for a degree in electrical engineering. And this was what I did with those three thumbprints. And if you knew my daddy, that looks just like him with those three different hats on. So anyway, that's what you're doing. I thought I would show that to y'all to explain my goofy uh, photos I do every once in a while. And now we'll get back to jewelry, but um, thanks for listening. And I'm sorry Rachel didn't hear that story. Uh, she was the one that started all of it. Okay, let's put up um, another pretty scarf. We get the scarf out and all the jewelry that goes with it. I like this particular one a lot. And let me show you the jewelry first. And I may have bought some of this from y'all. So it's just getting passed around, but that's okay. Recycled. Um, this is a necklace that's got this wonderful hook. I love those kind of clasp. That's actually one of the oldest clasps and in existence for jewelry is that shepherd's hook right there. Now, I'm not saying this is old and ancient, okay, but I'm just saying that that's one of the earliest hooks ever, going back, medieval period and all of that. But this is Mokiite jasper, and look at which is known for having this mustard color with the reds. And these are some beautiful beads cut from, and this is cold and heavy. And then these are bigger pieces. I think Mochaite jasper is an awesome stone. So this necklace is a wonderful collection of specimens. So let's put that up on our neck over here. And the scarf that I've got to go with it is a lovely little silk animal print that is a small rectangle. And what I'm going to do is roll it up. One of the most basic ways to wear a scarf, and just bring it around real simply and tie a simple knot. Whoops, I tied it the wrong way. And it matters which way you put the put it over and under and all that. But anyway, there we go. All right, and then just kind of fluff those out. And I thought that that animal print with that jasper was quite nice. And of course, you can be a little more frisky or perky and put that scarf over to the side like that, and it will show you necklace off. But these two pieces right here, because this is a really nice piece here, and the scarf, which is in excellent condition. And animal prints really don't ever go out of style. The colors are lovely, whether you wear it with this or not. But I've got a start on this of, again, $13. So let's see if anybody might be, whoops. Let's see if anybody would be interested in this set. All right, the auction has started. $13 for this really nice Jasper Mookite Jasper with this little scarf to go with it. Hey, Curry, you missed my story. Oh, if I don't tell it again, I'll tell it to you when it's your show, during your show. Anyway, I have paired these two together. This is selling for 13. It's good to see you, Curry. You was Christmas shopping? Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you came in to see me. All right, that has ended. All right, let me put another necklace up there with the same scarf. Take this one down. And again, uh, this is another natural stone necklace. It's on a silken cord. It's got a safety clasp. And I think with this animal print, I really like this combination. And this particular necklace and scarf together would be a starting bid of $9. So let me get that up and running. That auction is starting. $9 for this. This is stone, and I don't know what kind, but it's cold and heavy. But I thought it looked really nice with that animal print. So $9 on this one. Well, good. Thank you. Always enjoy seeing you popping in. All right. Anybody interested in this necklace? All right. That's ended. Okay. Who might be interested in this with a set of vintage Ray-Ban sunglasses that are in great shape? If I add the sunglasses as an accessory with that scarf and that necklace, that will bump it up to this starting price. Let me get it up and running. All right, this is starting price of 13. Curry's, was it the glasses? These are Ray-Bans. They're probably worth way more than just $13. That's a cute. I thought that was cute with this animal print, whether you use that necklace or not. All right. It's counting down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. My daughter will love those. Yeah, they are classic. Classic Ray-Bans. Okay, awesome. Let me find a stack to put all this in, and I'm going to take this down, and I'm going to leave your scarf up there for just a second, if you don't mind. Let me make a note of what that is. That's number 4 of 005, and that's Curry. Let me leave that scarf up there for just a second because there was another necklace, and somebody might just like the necklace. It was very similar to the one that Curry bought with the Ray-Bans. This is, I think, some sort of clay, but it's also a silk cord that's knotted, and you can see it with a little short scarf like this. You could put it with perhaps a different scarf, but if anybody's interested in that little necklace, I can sell it for starting price of move to stage start. Okay, $5. So this is running for $5. You can see what it would look like with a similar scarf. Okay, any interested in that? All right, counting down. All right. Let's see. Okay, we'll retire this color combination, although I do have, and I can't resist showing it because it goes so beautifully with that color. And even though Curry has bought that um, scarf, um, there is a copper colored necklace. Let me, and I've got it tangled. Just give me a second. That I think goes with it really well. Might give you some ideas. And it's tangled. I cannot get it untangled, so but it doesn't deter from seeing it though. It's got a tangle right there. But look at the turquoise and that copper color with this scarf, and there's earrings. Now I know the scarf's been sold, but um, let me show you the earrings. You might like the earrings and the necklace together, and I can start that at also at $5. Okay, that's running. So $5 for the earrings and the necklace. Any interest in that? Thank you, Dee. All right, Dee's enjoying that. Thank you. And all right, I'm not watching the chat here, so hang on. Um, Dee, did you win that? She did. Okay. I am going to throw in with that free. You're getting all sorts of freebies from me tonight. Um, just because it's similar in color, the color tones. Too bad you're not getting the scarf. But anyway, the maybe you can find you an animal print scarf. But look at that necklace with what you just bought. And girlfriend, I'm gonna give you both of these. Okay, so have fun. Have fun with this, and then we'll take that scarf down and put it in Curry's bag. Enjoy that. Those are two sweet little sets there. And let me write, this is number O2 of 001. That's D. Okay. And let's take this off and put this in Curry's bag. With her sunglasses. Yay. And did I put a sticker in there? Yes, I did. I did. So we're squared away there. All right. Y'all doing okay? Yay, Curry. Okay, let's do another one. Uh, let's do one that's not, let's do one that's more, could be more summary. But if somebody were to take a beach trip or a cruise, but I couldn't resist pulling this scarf out. I think I've shown it before, but I just got a new brooch in that has been sitting packed up for almost 2 years, and I've just now unwrapped it, and it goes with this scarf so beautifully. I've shown y'all before that I have a real thing for this gauzy type of scarf, and I've sold one already that was predominantly red colors. This one to me, it's the teal that the blue that stands out to me. This has been, this my favorite color combination. It's a long rectangle with all this glorious boho fringe on the bottom, and it's one of these kind of scarves that is you can wear it like I do since I'm so short. I often wear these long skinny ones just straight down like this because it gives me height. But I'm gonna take a little bit of time and twist this one up and around so that we can enjoy the pretty fringe that's there. And let's see if we bring this around. There's all sorts of ways that you can do these scarves. They're so versatile, but that to me is kind of cute because it puts that fringe. And this fringe, by the way, is really in for 2009. This look right here. All right, but look what is going to go with this. For a starting price of $11, let me show you the brooch that I just got in. If I can get the little plastic bag open. Here we go. Come out of there. All right. The suspense is killing me. Hang on just a second, getting it disentangled from its little card. I want y'all to look at what I'm pairing with this. This has been sitting packed up for almost 2 years, and I finally got it opened. Look, and y'all know how I love cats. Is that not the cutest pen? And if I were wearing it with this scarf, I believe I'd put it right there on that knot like that. Or of course you could wear it, over to the side. But I'm going, what did I say that I was going to do this? $11, right? Okay, let's get an $11 thing up. $11, move to stage start. Okay, that has started. All of that gorgeous boho business and that cat for $11. The pen alone is worth way more than that. Okay, Curry's jumping on it. Okay, counting down. And Curry, you have won that. Yay. All right, put you back up on the stand here. Thank you. I'm tickled you're getting that. This little pen is out of sight. Thank you very much. Okay, all of this and all of this. As I said, I will put these scarves folded neatly and in a cellophane wrapper, so you'll get them and they'll be in good shape. All right. Um, y'all seem to like that rust colored animal print. Here's another one that's a lighter voile material that's also black and it's got gold shot through it. It reminds me a little bit of that animal print, some of the same colors. It is a medium length, I'd say long rectangle. So let me get it put up and let's do the same thing we've been doing. Wrap it around the neck first and around the neck. And then we're going to take it and give it a little knot and fold over. Just something simple. I like it when the pattern on the scarf shows. So that's just a very simple tie there. And that necklace that I showed before that we passed on, it was the one that has the faux pearls and the beveled crystals. Okay, nice clean necklace, and it's got some nice links to it. Let's put that on, and you could either, I would wear it, long like that, or let's see what it looks like if you were to double it up. I like my necklaces sometimes to go over the top of a tied piece like that. And if you had a jacket on, wouldn't that be pretty peeping out from your lapels on your jacket? All right, I've got this combination for a starting price of $11. This is a nice scarf here. So there's that. And move to start auction. Okay, that has started. $11 for this combination. And let's see here. I'm going to add something funky to it here in a minute after we see if anybody likes this set as is. All right, has that ended? How much was that? $11? How about if I add as a fun little accessory a vintage Juicy Couture little small bag, and it is immaculate inside. It is in awesome shape. Juicy Couture. This is vintage. I've got the original bag that it came in. This would make a cute gift. See the little hang tags there? So the original bag, and I can do the pocketbook and all of this together for a starting price of, let me get it pulled up. I'm looking for it right there. Okay, coming to stage, start auction. Starting price of $40. Now, for this vintage Juicy Couture in really excellent condition, there's no wear on it whatsoever. It's totally clean. In the original bag, for a gift, that would be a spectacular Christmas present. All of that together, I wouldn't hesitate to put all of that together as a gift for $40. Any takers on the Juicy Couture? I don't know how they came up with that name. All right, that has ended. Thank you for looking at that. That was one of my surprise um, accessories. And if anybody wants me to run just the bag itself, I can run just the bag for $29. So just say run the bag alone, and I will do that. And this scarf alone, I can run for $5. So don't hesitate to ask for just something alone. I'll give you a price on it. Okay, put this up. All right, the next one is, oh, the next scarf, y'all, is a named scarf. Name you probably, if you're old enough, you'll remember the name. This is a big rectangle. Let me find the name. Here's the fabric. It's 100% silk, And I'm looking for the name. And find it on the corner. When you're looking for it, you never can find it. There it is right there. Anybody remember that name? That is a name from out of the past. This is vintage big time. How many of you decorated with Laura Ashley? Remember when this was popular? What, in the early 80s? Oh my goodness. My daughter uh, was born in 79, and we built a new house in 84, and I furnished her room with Laura Ashley uh, coverlets and wallpaper and drapery. So this is a named scarf, and it is really a pretty color, and it is the um, one of these. It's the big rectangle. So again, I'm going to do that special tie. Let me get the corners together in a big triangle. And it's silky and it is slicky. It is slicky. All right, we're going to let that hang down, and we're going to pull the ends around either side. And then we're going to tie a loose knot. And I'm going to tie a double knot on this one because it's so slicky. It wants to, you need a double knot to hold it. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. And I want to show you now. Over here on my computer, I showed everybody at the beginning. These are the scarves for 2024 trending. This was last year, but they're still good. See that one right there? Whoop, where'd it go? Come back. There we go. See that one right there? That's the same way that I've got mine tied. That is a long rectangular one that's looped around very casually. I like all of these. And that's a smaller rectangle that's just a simple loop. So you can, some people think these scarves are out of style, but they're not. They are in style. Your mom's getting one of your scarves next week. Oh, that is so sweet. Well, all right. So this Laura Ashley, I have got one little thing to go with it. Let's see what y'all think about it. It is, uh, this is another piece that I just opened up recently that I have owned, I think, for a while. And it was like Christmas opening it up. And it's a Liz Claiborne. It's marked on the back. It's a little pin. And it is marked with the LC of a Liz Claiborne. But this is the little pin. It's a it's a fly. Is that not? And on the back there's the LC mark. But I want you to look. Let me pull this up a little bit. Look at the color of this little pin with this scarf. See those colors right in there? So I'd put that little pin right there. I'm not going to stick it through the fabric. This is silk, 100% silk. But let's stick it over here on the shoulder so you can see it. I love this combination here, and I love this pin. I'm good man not to sell it. y'all know how I like critters. Give me, okay. The clasp is fighting with me. There we go. Come on. All right, I'm determined to get it on here. So y'all just bear with me. we go. Look at that. It's like a fly has landed on your shoulder, but it picks up all of those gorgeous colors in there. All right, I've got this beautiful combination here for, let's move this to the stage, starting price. Oh, Dee. Oh, this is a treat for $5. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna let her take that for $5? A Laura Ashley scarf with this cute little pin. I think this is adorable, and uh, the fly is cute. Dee, I'm happy that you've got this. Oh my gosh, this is your night. I'm telling you, this is your night. So you take this and enjoy it. And if I can get it off of here, it's got one of those pins that the pin has to be straight up and down, not to the side. You know what I'm talking about? The clasp. See how it's straight up and down? Some of these small pins are like that. It's not to the side. It's straight up. Anyway, that's why I was fiddling with it. Okay, this belongs to D, but before I take this down, let me play with it for just a minute and bring this back. This is a different one. D got one that was predominantly the violet colors, and that would go with it. But this really goes with it too, beautifully. This is another one of those 129, and I think I asked 29 for that other one. So here is another one that would go with this scarf. And let me just see if anybody's interested in that. I do have a couple of others too to show, but this is I think, the prettiest one. So let me move that to stage, start the auction. Remember, these are all Swarovski crystals. But that is a beautiful combination. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is running, counting down. You're so welcome, Dee. I'm happy, very happy for you. All right, anybody interested in this barrette? Ugh, that clip. Oh, Dee's gonna take, well, that means you're gonna have two of these beauties. You ought to be able to resell these, Dee, I think, for some money. I mean, that in the late 70s, that's what I paid for that. It is high quality, and I'm glad that you have gotten that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's take this down and put it back in its sack. And she's starting the big clip. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're gonna have quite a box coming. Does anybody see the my YouTube that I just posted that was of that it was what was it? It was the Murano glass, that vanity set that I just got in. Did anybody see it? It was three vanity bottles, powder thing. Did anybody see it yet? Check it out. I'm telling you what, that was my Christmas coming in. All right, this is number O2 of O11, and it's D. Thank you, D. Okay, let's look at another one. What's our time looking like? Oh, we're good. Curry starts at 9 o'clock. Okay, got another scarf that's a different fabric. And but an interesting necklace to go with it. This fabric is, and this is one of these large squares. This is kind of a linen feel to it. It's got a fringed border. It's got sort of an animal print in with paisley, and then black. And it's a large triangle. Yeah, it's definitely got animal print in it. So let's do our, this time, instead of draping it like I did before, what I'm going to do is, because this one is actually big enough to use as a shawl, so I'm going to lay this one over this mannequin's shoulders like it was a shawl. And the way the pattern goes, I love how that tiger print shows up. Let me back it up so you can see it a little better. It almost forms like little lapels, but it'd make a pretty shawl. And I've got a necklace that is all mother of pearl, white and mother of pearl. And so I thought the beige and the white and the off-white went with it nicely. And it is a long necklace that I'm going to, you could wear it long, flapper style, but I'm going to double it up so we can appreciate it. So there is that. And I have got on this, that set right there, and with a starting bid of, and this is another good starting bid, $11 for this huge scarf that doubles as a shawl. This necklace, $11. Anybody interested in this? This is an outfit right here. I tell you what, some of these things that I have put together, and we're used to this, we're used to layering. Some of y'all do it, and you do it a lot better than I do. Is that do you checked out my Murano glass and subscribed? Good. Thank you. Thank you. I'll dance at your wedding, Miss Meowie, for that. Thank you, thank you. Wasn't that Murano glass beautiful? Okay, well, this is ended while we were talking about my vanity set. One of these days, I'll bring that to the stage and see if anybody would like to enjoy it as much as I am. But anyway, what was I saying about this? Oh, how we do some of these layers sometime, and we say over and over again, um, not that you would wear all this together, but I would wear this. I would wear this together, and I'd pair it. I could pair it with that Juicy Couture bag. Look at all of that. I know, Curry, but it's true. I mean, we're selling bundles, and we're not implying that you've got to wear all this stuff together. But it is. Um, but this, I think this goes well together. This is something I could add if you tell me to add the bag if you're interested. But I've got some more hair pieces. One in particular is another set of those barrettes, and this one is in black. Look at that, and look at that with this outfit. These are $15 a piece, or two for $29. If anybody's interested in these, tell me, run one or run both, and I will do so. 15 for one, both of them for 29. Aren't they gorgeous? And they're in great condition. Oh my gosh, unused. I bought all this stuff. I must have been crazy that day I was at Phipps Plaza in Atlanta. All right, anybody interested in these? All right, let's just run one of them and see if I might could tempt one of you to buy just one. And you can wear just one in your hair, especially if you pull it up, asymmetrical and stick it in. All right. Is it running? Yeah, it's running. It's counting down. Phipps Plaza. That's right. You know Phipps Plaza, don't you? That's where Saks was. And of course, Neiman Marcus was across the street at Lenox with, Davidson's and Rich's. Uh, that was a nice area in Buckhead in Atlanta to shop. Spent a lot of time there and money. Okay, that has ended. Thank you for looking at that. Um, Before I get off of this one, because of the color that's on this one, and it's being picked up by the mother of pearl here, I do have fun little hair clips. Now, these, I wear my hair up in a French twist all the time, and these are so easy to stick in to a knot, and these would be two of them for 19. Two for 19. These are all Swarovski crystals. And whether or not you were to buy the scarf or not, that's a lovely champagne color. Let's see if anybody might be interested. Okay, these are running. Two for 19. Mel liked those. Thank you. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Do you wear your hair up? I do. I don't know if y'all notice my hair. My hair is pretty long. And I just twist it up and stick stuff like this in it. Yeah, it's just a convenient way to wear your hair. All right, Granny's Vintage has won this. Thank you so much, man. All right, that is number O2 of 008. Miss Meowie, I have crazy hair. No, my hair is too short. That's for your granddaughter. Oh, well, she will. That's cool. That's cool. She'll enjoy that. Let me put that down there with all of these bags that are sold. Um, okay. All right. All right. Let's move this off. Would anybody just like the necklace or just like the shawl? Just say run just the shawl without. I could do the shawl. Let's see, both of these together were 11. I could run the shawl for 9, and I could run this for 4. See, it's a better deal together. But 9 and 4 just for uh, either one. So just tell me, run just the necklace, just the scarf. All right. Thank you for looking at this particular scarf. I thought it's quite nice, and the fabric is so soft. It's a joy to have it around your neck. Let me get it back in its bag, y'all. Give me just a second. All right, turn yourself around, girl, friend. Um, all right, this one is a whole different look. Um, and again, I think it's a good one for dressing up. Y'all gonna think I must wear a lot of black. I do. This is a very lightweight, voile sort of fabric, and it's black. And guess what? It's got a gold metallic thread running through it. It's a long rectangle, So I'm going to roll it up and do my typical way I like to do these, putting it around the neck one way and coming around with the other side. Do y'all like to do scarves? I like to watch those videos where they show you how to do them. All right, this one could either be left down like this, and I tell you, first, before I do anything else with it, I'm going to show you something kind of strange. I have got a large statement ring. This is a ring, one of these statement rings. I mean, it is a honker of a ring, so it could be used like that. But this particular scarf, the fabric is such that you can twist the end up and stick it through the ring. Let me do that. I'm going to just show you, and you can use it like a scarf clip. And it's really kind of a nice look. If I can get, all right, and I don't know, you could pull it all the way up to there like that and have it as an accent at your neck. And of course, with a blouse that had a collar, a collar to it, this would look differently. But that's one way that this could be used. And then I'm going to add to that for the again, not necessarily that you would wear it. I'm going to add a little Christmas pin. And I'm telling you, this thing, it's a pendant and a pin, and it looks like it would be sterling and feels like it would be sterling. It is heavy, but it's not. I tested it. And if it's sterling, it's not testing. But look at that little snowman. Let's see if I can get him pinned on that shirt, and we'll see what he looks like. I just think he's kind of cute with picking up the gold thread in this black scarf. Of course, if you had on a jacket with this, that's how I'd wear it. I'd wear this, with a jacket, and then put this on the lapel of the jacket. So there's this little grouping here, and I can do this is real simple. Because it is a scarf with two different pieces of jewelry here. I've got a beginning price of $9, and that is starting. And of course, the scarf can be worn many other ways. This can be worn as a ring, and there's lots of different ways to use this in this capacity. You could pull it way on down here, get a different look. And again, I think that would look pretty on a coat lapel. It's nice and heavy too. All right, anybody interested in this bundle for $9? Are y'all having fun? Curry, are you still in here? Or have you jumped out? Your show's starting. You're still in here? Okay. Well, this is ended, but before I take it down, did you see my reel that I did after Kathy's show the other night? Well, let me ask you real quickly. Did you see my reel on Facebook and in the Lily Works Facebook page of me with all my funny faces? And there was a laughter track running, and it said something about um, what it was like reading the chat in the jewelry in a jewelry live when all you besties come in. I wanted you to know that that was from our watching Kathy's show the other night when. Well, I was wondering. I was hoping I didn't offend anybody, that somebody didn't took it maybe the wrong way. But when in Kathy's show, when Rachel, as her surprise guest, came in, and I'm not going to go into detail. If you missed that show, the jewelry that Rachel showed that started everything I'm talking about, you need to go back and watch the replay. It was funny. Okay, all of us girls, and we had a good time together. So that's what I meant by when all of our besties come together and you're watching the chat. That laugh tractor that was track that was behind all of my faces. You wouldn't believe my other regular friends on Facebook were all going, "What? What, Felicia? Why do you show pictures of you all with your face screwed up like that?" I had one friend that got on to me, you shouldn't show yourself like that. That's degrading. And I'm going, well, you don't know me very well, do you? Okay, taking this down. Oh, wait a minute. Before I take it all the way down, I did have one other little pen, and if you like it, I'll run it for the same price, which was $9. Uh, and it'll be actually for all of this that I showed. But here it is. Look at this little sunflower with that bee. It's just a little contemporary uh, pen. I don't know that this is vintage, but this is cute as a button with this. Isn't that cute? Oh yeah, the Arby pajamas. I know we were being funny. We were being funny. Okay, all of this and the scarf for $9. Tell me yes, thumbs up, or run, and I will rerun this auction. That's a lot of juice there for $9. Anybody interested? The scarf and these three pieces. All right, no takes on that. No takes. Okay. How many of y'all would love to see Kathy's footy pajamas? I can't. I could not sleep in footy pajamas. Since Kathy's not in here, we'll talk about her. She's famous for saying, "Well, I gotta go. I enjoyed the show. Thank you. I got to put on my footy pajamas. They'd be way too hot for me, too." Oh, goodness gracious. And y'all, she lives down on the beach in Georgia. She lives on one of our islands off the coast. I don't see how in the world. Uh, she must keep the air conditioning up in her house. All right, me either. I overheat. Oh, that's me, Allie. Listen, my days of hot flashes have long passed, but I can get too hot. If I'd be too hot with footy pajamas on. All right. Um, let's see. All right. How about I have shown y'all this before, but I'm going to show it to you again. And I've put it with different jewelry, so this will be good. Uh, Now, this particular scarf for Christmas, this is one of my Bangladesh scarves. It's from Bangladesh. My missionary friends brought is that voile material with all of this rich embroidery. That's a long, rect, long rectangular scarf, and it needs to be ironed. The creases ironed out of it, but y'all bear with me while I try to. I'm going to twist it around a little bit to see if I can get it to go up here. And I think the way that I decided I liked it best was to have one up here short because the embroidery is what you want to show. All right, this is what I'm twisting this around and going to bring it. Stand up. Look at that butterfly. So this would be really pretty over a simple dress, going out in the evening, dressing up. Um, and I think once it's ironed and all the creases are out of it, it'll behave a little bit better. It's kind of stiff right now. Let me slide that back. Okay, can y'all see that? It's not behaving. Come on, scarf. All right, I want all that embroidery to show. Beautiful color of red. And I have first paired it with a simple, long strand, 56 inches of doubled up faux pearls. Y'all know how I like my pearls, but I just think that's elegant with it. And then I've got a hair clip. I had one other that has sold already. One of y'all bought it that was in the blue colors. Well, this one is in red, and this is for your hair up in a French roll. And then you stick this through it to secure it. But isn't that exotic with this particular scarf? And I have got this at a starting price. It's a little pricier. Let me get it up and running. It's just a little bit pricier. This particular scarf, you're not going to find it anywhere local. It's from Bangladesh. And then this I bought here in the States probably back in the 80s, but it's got that Polynesian or a Taiwanese look to it. So I thought it went with a Bangladesh scarf nicely. And then these are nice faux pearls. The long strand. Anybody interested in this for $15? All right. Is that ended already? Well, that was quick. All right. Let me put that down. Well, I have not another clip that's another one of these amazing Swarovski crystals. This would go up the side of a French roll, French twist. That is some more hair, decorative hair piece. All right, I can run this by itself for, let me put it in, let me get it up and running. All right, $11. That gorgeous? That is pretty, isn't it? And somebody that was creative could probably think of another use for it besides just going on hair. You'll have to surprise us how you use this if you win this bid. Well, it's counting down, and there it is. Okay, now you did understand it was just for this, right? The $11 was just for this, right? Tell me you understood it. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, because all of that would have been just a little bit more. Okay, this is number 04004 Granny. And I need a special bag for it. Thank you for buying that. Appreciate it. All right, there's that. Okay, anybody's interested in the scarf before I take it down? I was looking to see if I had anything else that could go with it to entice you. That pink that's a little too much. Remember, all of this went together. If anybody wants me to run this again, what did I have that at? 15? Would anybody be interested in all of it for 13? Say yes. If you're interested in all of this for $13, I'll reduce it in price. Say yes, and I'll run it. The pearls, the scarf, and the hairpiece for $13. Okay, that's all right. Thank you for looking. That back and that, and take this down. Okay. Hear my chair squeaking. I've got another scarf that I think I have shown y'all before, but I keep bringing it back because it is such a lovely scarf, and maybe there's somebody in the room that hasn't seen it. All right. It is this scarf right here. Again, it's got that gold metallic with a nice fringe, and it's sort of a similar to that maroon colored scarf that I sold earlier in textures. Kind of got a linen feel to it, and it's a long rectangle, and it is wide enough, y'all, that you could use it as a shawl. It's wide. The rectangle is wide enough that you could use it as a shawl, and so I'm going to put it on this mannequin as if it was a shawl. We'll look at it that way first. And when I do it as a shawl, I usually kind of roll up the edge to form sort of a lapel. It forms sort of a lapel edge. Okay, see how wide it is? It's wide enough. See how it's off the shoulder? So it makes a nice shawl. And then the necklace that I've got to go with it is this one right here that has got all of these clear stones that have AB coating, and these faceted glass beads, different types, and the little gold square beads. I just think it's a lovely little necklace, and it's on a lobster with a bit of extension. I don't know why there's an extension, because look, it is flapper length. So I am going to double it up and again layer it on top of the scarf. That's how I like to wear it. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. And I have got $13 on this. Let me get it up and to the stage and started. All right, that's running for 13. This large rectangular scarf. Christmas. This is party colors here with this lovely uh, sparkly. Wish you could see. This is really quite sparkly. All right, that's running for 13. Hey, Maria, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay, that has ended. All right, if I add to this, I've got one more of the Swarovski crystal hairpins because you don't normally wear three of them. You wear either one or two. So I've got one that's left. I kept it to go with this outfit here. I'll add, let's see, I asked $13 for that. I will just include this, all of this for $13. So let me rerun that at 13, and you're picking up an additional piece here. And as you might remember, I was selling these alone for nearly that amount. So this is up and running. The scarf slash shawl, the sparkly faceted necklace, and this gold hairpin. Roll your hair up, French knot, stick that in it. Okay, anybody interested in that? Oh, it's hard holding my hand up here in the air. I know it's out of focus, but All right, that has ended. Okay. All right, and would it make a difference if I added this that we've looked at before? All right, what I'm going to do is add, and I'm still going to run it for 13, but instead of running it, just tell me yes or run. I've added that for 13. Any interest in that for 13? Just say yes and run. Not that you'd wear this together, obviously, but this is one of these faceted crystal necklaces that Rachel likes so much. All right, I'm not seeing any response on that. What if I throw in this flapper length of pearls? And I probably would have to say all of that for 15. That's quite a bit of jewelry there. 3 necklaces and the shawl. All of that for 15. Say yes. And if you don't, we'll take it off and start on something else. I've got a few other things I can show y'all. Now, this is the last scarf I think I'm going to show you. If you're not interested, we're going to look at something else. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Except for, let me show y'all, this doesn't go with that, but I have another hair clip. It's just a hair clip. There's the Swarovski crystals that's in green. Is anybody interested in this? This would be $19 by itself. Let's see if anybody might like to have this. I can run it real quick. Isn't that a gorgeous color of green? There's nothing like the Swarovski crystals. Thank you, Mel. This one is really extra special. Okay, I think you're going to win it. It's number 3008, and that is Granny. All right. Oops. I'm going to stick that in a bag by itself. All right, I'm going to swing y'all around and show you some Christmas clearance right quick. I'm going to put this down here with Granny stuff. And I've dropped my Post-it notes. Hang on. Y'all drop stuff on the floor, and it's sheer agony to pick it up. Oh, Lord help. Okay, let me pull you around over here and clear my stage. I have got this little tray of Christmas goodies that I would like to see with somebody. And I think what I'm doing is $5. I think it's the lowest price point that I've got tonight on my clearance. So what I will do is, this is 2 pairs of earrings, post and hook, and I will do another 2. These are all Christmas. Then these are hard. They're not like ribbon. Okay, it's sort of the illusion of ribbon, but it's not. It's a hard material with these cute little snowmen. And I will do, I tell you what, I'll do all 3 of these posts. That's 6 pairs of Christmas earrings, the Debbie cakes and the light bulbs, all 6 of these for $5. So let me get that up and running and see if anybody will take these off my hands. That's a good bundle right there. $5 for 6 pairs of earrings. All right, that's running. It's this one, and this one. All of those for $5. Any interest? It's running down. Okay. I will add this little Santa Christmas pin that is heavily, what do you call that? Resin. Little Christmas bell is in good condition, and it could be a pendant. I'll add that in too. All right, that's ended. Okay, let's try doing this. Let's do all the pins. I've got this cute little thing that's like a resin, but it's a gingerbread house and it's sparkly. That is cute. That'd look cute on a coat lapel. And then I've got this one that's also a resin that's an angel. And so I've got those three right there, those three pins. And you could have your choice of one of those three posts right there. And let's do that for $5. $5 is the lowest I can go on my price here tonight. $5 bundle. Move to stage start. Okay, so you would get all three pins and your choice of one of these posts. So it's two earrings to go with all of that. Okay, mail's in. All right, Granny is winning. She has won that. Okay, let me get these picked up, and then I'll let you choose. Okay. All right, Mel, you've got 1, 2, and 3. So which one of those would you like? 1, 2, or 3? The trees. This one? This one? Okay. All right. I'm just going to stick that whole thing down in your bag and take it off the tree later for the sake of time. Okay. Where can I put that? All right. I've got these two left. And this is kind of held up here with that, but this is a signed piece. I think I've shown it to you before. It's a signed piece. It's a cow. The signature on it is right there, and it is Gloria Duchenne. You can Google that. These are collectible pieces, and they could either be used as a pendant, hang a cow around your neck, or hang it on a tree. It's got a little bell, but there's some money in that. And what I would do is sell that and this little, and the rest of these earrings. So all of that for this alone is selling on eBay. That cow for like $14, $15. But all of that for $5. Let me find my $5 bundle. Okay, move to stage, start auction. Okay, the cow and the rest of these earrings for $5. All right, Maria's got a bid down on that. Love, love, love the cow. I know, isn't that quirky? Look at the holly around its neck. Okay, you're winning, and it's yours. Yay! I'm glad you got that. Um, when you look that up, the name that's on the back, I think you'll be pleased. I'm just going to stick all of this in the bag for the time being, sake of time. And Maria, I'm going to gift you with that. It's just a little crocheted thing, and I'm going to gift you with that. I'm clearing my tray, and Maria, since you were the last one to bid, that's a little open carol book. I think that's what that is, little pen. So I'm just adding all of that in. Just so your sell what dough. So okay. Anyway, all this is coming to you, Maria. You got the last of the tray. All right, let's real quickly before Curry's show starts. Let's move over to what I've got here. These are two nicer pieces. Um, it's going to go on your tree. Gray, because you can use it. Yeah, you can use that as an ornament. I think it might have been intended for that or a pendant. Okay, this is a snowman. Cute little snowman pin, and that's way too blurry. Sorry. I've got this at $4, and it is the back of it. It's unsigned, but the back's in really good shape. It's got those rhinestones on it. It's a hefty piece, well made. And then this wreath is an art. It's signed art on the back. Y'all know I like Arthur Pepper. Well, that's his classic Christmas wreath, and I've got it at 7. So let's see. I could sell those individually, or I could sell both of those for. Well, it's not a deal if I do it at that. To make it a deal, I'll make it $9 if you buy both of them. Individually, it's 4 and 7, which is 11, but both of them together is $9. All right. Are you done? Just saw you on my friend. Where you, gal? I can't understand what you're saying to me, babe. Are you done? Just saw you're on, my friend. I'm on? Am I on another show somewhere? I don't think so. I'm on tomorrow. I've got a show tomorrow. You're making my heart race. I'm going to be done in just a few minutes. Curry starts at 9 o'clock. And did somebody bid on this? Oh, Mel, you bid on it. Well, bless your heart. I was trying to figure out what Warrior Gal was saying, and I wasn't paying attention. Well, thank you. Those are two nice pens. Awesome, girl. I'm going to put them in separate little baggies to protect them. So give me just a minute here. And thank you so much. You're going to enjoy that snowman is especially, that snowman was my mother's, and she enjoyed wearing it. Let me get the pin in so it's not sticking us. Some of this jewelry, that's how I got started selling jewelry, was my mother's estate. I got interested in jewelry dealing with her estate. I'll put the ticket in there with that. That is number 3003, and that was Granny. I missed your sale. I'm sorry. I wanted to see what you bundled for Christmas. Oh, Warrior Girl. Well, you're right. I'm just about through. But you can watch the replay if you just want to see the show. But you need to watch for my shows. I've been giving some good deals tonight. All right, before we go to Curry's, I've got 2 more things that I think might be fun for Christmas. And these are vintage clip-ons. And look at that, y'all. Screwbacks. So these are either 40s or 50s. These are probably 50s. But they're faux garnets. But does that not look like Christmas? So I can sell them individually. Let's see, I don't have a $3. Do I have a $3? I thought $5 was as cheap as I could go. Let me just see. Did I add a $3? I don't see a $3. So what I could do is sell, I do have a $5. I could sell both of these for $5. Let's see if anybody would like to have these two vintage pairs of Christmas. I think they're Christmas because of the color. And I'm going to do them for $5. Cute little bundle here. This is a steal of a deal here. Yes, worry gal. Well, good. You good. You getting on at least one deal. Aren't they gorgeous? These right here look like y'all know. Have old Victorian garnet jewelry, and I'm when I first opened these up, and looked at them, I thought, oh my gosh. And I looked at the screwbacks, and I said, could these be Victorian? But they don't test on my Presidium as garnets. But aren't they beautiful? Okay, you have won those, Warrior Gal. Great. Thank you. I'm so glad you came in, even if it was at the last moment here. I'll stick both of those down in there. And this is 06 of 001, and this is Warrior Gal. Okay, we've got just a few more minutes. I want to raid into Curry's store. So if y'all want to stay with me, stay with me. And I better plug myself in. I'm about to go dead. Hang on, let me plug myself in. All right, let me move this away. Okay. Let me show you. I had pulled these out. I just have been working with my rings recently, and I don't know if any of y'all would be interested in sterling. These are all sterling. I've got my stone here, though, to test them in front of you just to make sure. But I've got them on this little chart here by size. And the smallest one I've got is a 7. These two are 7s. This is it looks like a peridot, but when I tested it on the Presidium, it came up as a cubic zirconian. There we go. But these are both size 7, and all of these are $6.50. Everything in this right in here are $6.50 a piece. Or if you want more than one, I could bundle them for you. But this is a pretty sterling ring that really sits nicely. Let me take mine off because that's a 7. It would fit this finger. That's got a nice look to it. You could put it this way. That's got a nice look to it. So there's that one. Those are 7s. These are 7.5s. This one is interesting. It says on it, peace. That'd be a good Christmas ring. Peace. These are $6.50 a piece, and they're supposed to be 925, and I'll test them in front of you. This one is interesting. It says number 1. Number 1. That'd make a nice gift to somebody. And this one has a blue topaz, and I have tested that is a blue topaz. And all on that row are 7.5. And let's see, these are all 8s. That's a big cubic zirconian there. Look at that. Wow. Nice setting. It's got stones down the shoulders. That's a pretty hunk of a ring for $6.50 and sterling. This one could be monogrammed. I love monogrammed rings. I just think that's so classy. So There's the design. It's like a chain design. Sterling. All of these are sterling. Look at this one. This is a wrap. These are really popular. Those wrap rings. I like it when they wear them, the girls that can wear them on this digit right in here and their wraps. But my knuckles, it doesn't work with me for some reason. I wish I could wear it. Those are all eights. These are 8.5s, and this one says strength on it. Strength 925. And this is kind of an interesting ring. This is a Mexican coin, and it is a genuine coin that's been mounted in here, and the coin has toning on it. Can y'all see that kind of a yellow glint to it that's kind of light to dark? I collect coins, and the coins actually become more valuable, the ones that have toning. That's called toning on it. So this is a real coin that has increased in value sitting in this ring. And this is what it looks like on. And it's pretty good size, 8.8.5. And then I have a over here for a little bit more. All those I just showed you are $6.50 a piece, but this is a Zapata ring, and it's one of these fidget rings, and it's sterling and brass. So there's a couple of little brass things that fidget in there. This is a size 8.5, but I've got $25 on this one because it's got the mark, Zapata mark on the inside. But that's, if you like a fidget ring, that's kind of a popular thing right now. I've got one of my grandsons has asked for a fidget ring. So that's what that is. That's the Zapata. And then this one that's stuck up here by itself is was supposed to be a blue topaz, but it's not. I can't get it to register any more than just glass on my Presidium. And I'm not real sure that it's 9.5, but it is a sparkly, beautiful, classic emerald setting, and it is a 7.5. Isn't that pretty? That's one of my favorite colors. I don't know if y'all noticed my rings. I've got them a turquoise, silver, Native American, and then I've got this Art Deco uranium glass. This is uranium glass. Watch this, y'all. This is an antique ring here. Look at that. Woo! Isn't that fun? That's uranium glass. So it's not an expensive stone, but it's unique, you know. And my husband, late husband, gave me this for my birthday one year. These are my birthstone aquamarine and little tiny diamonds in there. Here's my jasper that I wear all the time, and my Celtic design. Those are, and this is my Art Deco. This ring's 100 years old. This is 14 karat and a black onyx. But anyway, back to this one. I love that color. And y'all, I've got that ring for $4, and it is a size 7. So after I've shown you all of that, we've got just a second that I could run one of these before we go to Curry. So raise your hand if you're interested in any of the rings, and if you're not, that is fine. I'm happy that I could show them all to you. I've had them in my drawer, and as you can see, I finally got them processed out here, and that one's nice. So, looking for any Christmas presents that are rings, I may do it. Y'all, I've got so many rings. I have got rings out the wazoo. Were you gals just looking for brooches? Well, girlfriend, I started at 7 o'clock. Sweetheart, you need to watch for the next time that I do a show, because I've always got brooches, and I would love to say some. Look through my buy it now through my store. And if you see something you like, but you think I could do better on the price, make me an offer. You'd be surprised at what I might accept. All right. Listen, it is time for us to say goodbye. Let's get me in the picture over here. And I want to thank all of you personally for coming. Did y'all see my scarf I've got around my neck? I've got this gold scarf. Can you see it? With my pearls over the top of it, my blue jean jacket. I've just got this scarf knotted and around my neck, keeping my neck warm. So y'all can see I walk the talk here about selling scarves. All right. I love all of you. God bless you. Watch for me to do a pop up, and I'm going to be doing a teaching. Yes, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm going to be doing a teaching. I'm getting ready to open up my collection boxes. I'm probably going to start with Coro or Trifari. I don't know which one, but I'm going to open up the entire collection. We're going to look at it. We're going to learn together, and then I'm going to start selling some pieces. Okay. Oh, give you 5 minutes. Well, okay, let me just keep on telling everybody that's in here. Don't y'all go away. We're going to raid into Curry. She said she needs 5 minutes. It won't link to your YouTube. Okay, well, don't just chill. We're okay. Thank you for saying I'm a good teacher. Y'all, I've forgotten more than I ever knew, but that just comes with old age, I guess. But back to the collection. I've got these. Let me just show y'all. Take a look. Take a look up on my shelf here. I've got these boxes that the collection has grown to the point to where I've actually ordered more boxes so that I really need to get it down. Like this one's got Sherman and Eisenberg and Hattie Carnegie, Miriam Haskell. I mean, there's not enough room in that box. It's got a glass top to it, which I love. But I need to separate all that out into several boxes. So I'm still working on being organized. This is Florenza, Hobey, Jomez, Schiaparelli, Vogue, Kenneth J. Lane. But what I'm going to start doing is opening these boxes up and sorting. And I thought I'd do that live with y'all watching. And we'll learn about the designer. And my goal is to take a designer by designer, and I'm going to spread out all the pieces that I've got in my collection, and we're going to look at them and see if we can see, but learn to spot, learn to spot a Hattie Carnegie, learn to spot a Schiaparelli, learn to spot a Juliana. Most of us have been learning how to do that. A Miriam Haskell, how to spot a Trifari, which is a little more difficult. They had quite a range of style, but how to spot a Coro. Look at the construction, look at the themes of the jewelry, look at the size, at the design. And so with a collection, we can spread it out and look at it together. And then I'm going to be making choices about selling pieces from out of that collection. I need to get it down to where it fits into one of those boxes. And right now, what you just saw, those boxes, I've got 4 or 5 cubby boxes full that haven't been put in there yet. So I got a lot of work to do. And I'm hoping y'all will help me sort everything, and we'll learn together and enjoy, and that you can get some good buys on some named pieces. Does that sound like fun? Something that we could do? So my collection chat will turn into that sort of thing. Just, no pressure up front to buy. We'll just learn and enjoy. But I'll sell along and along. Okay. All right. Let's see if Curry is ready for us. Oh, y'all are so sweet. You know what? It's the highlight of my night or afternoon or morning whenever we go live. And I know y'all feel the same way. It's a highlight of your day to get into your live chat and have all your besties come in. And it's fun. And it's like y'all are in the room with me. I feel like you are. You're easy to talk to, easy to chat to. Sometimes I wish I could reach through the screen, though, and go thump, thump, thump. Are you awake? Answer back, chat back, because it does help psychologically to see the chat coming back. But Okay, we're going enough of me. Let's go bug Curry, who's another pro at running a live show. And I get in there and I'm so competitive when she does her little word games and stuff. Hold on. Okay. Boy, she's listening somehow or another and doing her business. We're gonna hold on to what you got. Here, while we're holding on, I'm gonna show some bracelets. I'm gonna show some bracelets. I've got 5 bracelets here that I just put out. I've got them priced. This one's 25, these 2 are 17, and these 2 are 15. Anybody interested in bracelets? I'll show you the best one first. They're all sterling, but this one has got, I just tested these stones. That's a peridot, a citrine, an amethyst. Yeah, I think that's back to an amethyst. I think the clear one is a spinel, I think. Okay, but I know that the garnet, that's a garnet. Anyway, this one I have got, it's all sterling. And the gram weight, I should have my scales here to tell you, but it's pretty substantial bracelet. And it's got a safety, it's got 2 safety things on the latch. It is a, y'all have seen these bracelets before. Um, but it's got that kind of a hidden clasp. Anyway, I've got $25 on that. If anybody's interested in that one. Can't connect. Oh, well, you can read whenever you're ready. Okay, I'm so sorry you couldn't get your YouTube together. Um, Thank you, Miss Meow. Okay, we're going to go over to Curry's, and y'all love up on her. And bye. Love you.